Hello, it's MD Pirate, and we're back with another Minecraft mod. This one's pretty cool. I like this one a lot. Apart from that pig in the cart over there. So we'll head this way, and I'll show you what it is. Built a little arena for this one on the right hand side. That's where we did the last one over there. So this one's called Power Swords. As you might guess, it adds some new swords to the game. I think there's 9. They all do different things. They all take different stuff to make. They're pretty awesome, to be fair. Some better than others. Some are more useful for other things rather than fighting, shall we say. But let's take a look. So yeah, I said, built this little arena. Thought it'd be a pretty good way to show them off. So this is like the full set. So what have we got? 6, 7, 8. No, there's 10. So that is all of them. So we'll go over here, which is our top left one, which is the Sword of Lightning. So let's just quickly get it to night and get survival so that things will spawn. So at first on this side you make it. Most of them, I think other than 1, maybe 2, use a diamond at the top, stick at the bottom. This one you need a nether star in the middle and you'll get this sword. So let's just take a couple. They do wear down quite quickly, as you might imagine, but they are quite powerful, so it doesn't really matter too much. So let's just get a few of these zombies, or we will try and get a few zombies. Let's try again. There we go. So yeah, this one. So obviously you've got like your left click, which is just your normal sword. You can just batter them around a bit. But then most of the uses with them are all like secondary. But if you right click with this one, see what we'll do. Let's just whack that down. So if you right click, it just fires lightning everywhere. It's pretty ruthless, this thing. As you can see, it does take off like the health bar like normal. Not too much actually though. Let's get a few more. You just need to be careful. I did it before and just destroyed half these pitches when I was messing about. So yeah, aim where you want. It goes pretty much as far as you can reach, and you can just destroy things from miles away. I like that one. It's definitely one of the more powerful ones. Oh, just got a spade. So let's just get rid of these. So go on the ground, and let's move on to the next one. Let's get rid of this crap. So the next one's Sword of Fire. So this one, they all craft pretty well as well. I like the way they craft. They're all pretty. I don't know. They use the things you'd imagine they'd use. So let's get Sword of Fire. Let's just quickly get a few more. And this one again, you got your left click just like a normal sword. But this one, if you right click the ground, it'll set it on fire. So especially with stuff like zombies, which are going to start chasing you, you just light the ground on fire in front of them, and they'll just walk straight through it. No regard for safety. They don't care. Let's put some of these out. But that's the only thing you want to be careful of. It's not ideal to use this in a forest, for obvious reasons, but it's pretty good everywhere else. Let's just get rid of a few of these. Die. I don't know why they keep falling through the floor. But yeah, that's the fire one. Pretty simple. Pretty good as a sword, but the fire thing makes it even better. So Sword of Healing. So this one, golden apple in the middle. Diamond as normal, and you get this cool looking sword. So let's see what this one does. You can probably guess, but I'll show you anyway. There we go. I'll just let him hit me with this for a minute. Take off a little bit of health. That's enough. So again, batter the crap out of him. But if you right click, it'll start using health. It'll give you health, but it takes it off the sword. So I don't know if you notice that. If you look at the bottom left where the actual sword health bar is, let's try again. Every time I'm right clicking, it's going down. So it gives you health, but you are going to start losing some of the power of the sword. So again, this one is better for, let's say, stuff. I think it also gains health when you kill things. This one's more useful for health rather than fighting, because you can quickly just sort of batter him and then right click, get a bit of health back. This one I think would be good in, say, big dungeons, like dungeons on, I don't know, survival maps, stuff like that, because you can quickly get health without having to eat something, stuff like that, and that's pretty cool. So let's move on. Sword of Hunger. So this one, yeah, this one doesn't use a diamond. So stake, stick, and Sword of Hunger. I don't need any mobs for this. My hunger bar isn't empty, but as you can imagine, hold down right click and you'll just keep eating. But it does go down quite fast. Obviously, you only need one piece of steak to make it, so it's definitely worth it. You get a lot of uses for what you actually put into it. But that one's pretty simple. Sword of Speed. Sugar, as you might imagine. This one's one of the sort of should we say, plainer looking swords, but it still looks pretty cool. So it's just normal, and then if you hold down the right button, you will speed around the place, and you get it for quite a long time actually as well. You can see it going down the bottom, but it's not going down too fast. Definitely worth for like one bit of sugar, a diamond, and a stick. You can use it for ages, and as you can see there, speed. Not showing a time because it's just constant if I'm holding it down. And then, as I say, you can just use it as a normal sword to kill some things with anyway. So let's get rid of these ones. Sword of Weather. Now this is where they start to get a little bit interesting. So Wobble Kick, diamond, stick. So if we get one of these, they look quite cool. These sort of broken down a little bit. So that's your normal left click. If you right click, it starts to rain, which is pretty cool. And then if you want to get rid of it, just right click again. For the rain to start, it's pretty quick. For it to stop, as you can imagine, it takes a little bit longer. So if you right click and it doesn't appear anything's happening, I wouldn't just keep spamming the right button, because then you won't know what the hell you're doing. But yeah, that one's pretty good. That one's definitely, say for only one bucket of water and a bucket of water, a diamond, and a stick, to be able to change the weather like that's pretty cool. I haven't tried it with like natural rain, if it just starts raining, if you can just switch it off. I'm not quite sure, I haven't actually tried that yet. I'd hope so though. So let's get rid of these, stick them in there. Sword of Time. So this one's the same sort of idea, you just need a clock. I'll get one of these. It's got little hands on the sword there, I think that's pretty cool. And what this one does is, if you right click, makes it day. Right click again, instantly makes it night. Now it also has a chance to make it dusk as well, I believe. So let's just try it a few times. That's a different type of weather there. Mainly day and night, but there you go. Breaks, but it makes it dusk. But I think that one's good, especially just for only sort of costing a clock. To be able to change time like that's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. Especially if you just, I don't know, running around fighting, it gets dark, you're getting overwhelmed with crap. Just quickly right click and get rid of it. So let's get rid of this one. Now next one, Sword of Poison. This one's a little bit strange. I'm not 100% sure it works properly, to be honest, but I'll show you anyway. Let's get some of these. So what it's supposed to do is when you hit them, it's supposed to poison mobs, just like it'd poison you. What it also does is, I'm just trying to get a little bit of damage to this thing. If you right click, like some of the others sort of do, you can see my health going down. It's supposed to take health off you, I believe, and then put it to the sword. So if you've got like full health but your sword's literally about to break, you can just right click, take like a heart or two off yourself. If you've got full hunger, it doesn't really matter, and then you can get some more power with a sword. I'm pretty sure that's how it works, as far as I'm aware. This one looks good as well. I like it in like a normal looking sword, but it's got like the green sort of poison on the end of it. That's pretty cool. So let's get rid of this one. And they all work well as swords as well. As you can see there, they're not crap swords. They're all pretty strong swords, just using them like normal. The next one, this one's pretty dangerous. Teleportation. So you want an ender pearl. Let's take 2 of these. And what you want to do is right click like normal. It fires an ender pearl. And you will teleport like you would do. It fires 2 every time. But as you can see, I'm taking damage there. So you want to be careful when you're using this. If you use it too many times in one go, you will just die. Which is not ideal. But it's good if you want sort of short uses, I suppose. Get up there and get up to the top. But as I say, we are nearly dead, which is not good. So let's just go over here quickly. Probably the perfect time. Where's it gone now? Oh, there it is. Use one of these. There you go. Full health again. Nice. Yeah, so that one's cool. I like a diamond looking sword, like an ender pearl on it. Works really well. Stick these back. And the final sword of butterness, no less. So gold ingot, bit of butter. Let's get 2 of these. Now this one's, it's got 2 uses like all the rest. Its primary use, unlike most of them, I'd say, is the ability that it just one-shots everything. So I don't think it matters what it is, it will just one-shot it. So you don't, what the hell's going on here? So you don't really need to worry about any, I don't know, any mobs really. Anything attacks you, you can just one-shot the crap out of it. Let's just try it again. Right clicking with this one, you do need to be a little bit careful, and I will show you why in a second. fact, to be honest, I think we may leave the arena. Only because I don't want to blow it up. Let's quickly get on this. Oh dear. Jesus. Jesus. We are under attack. Let's just set it today for a second. Get rid of a few of them at least. So yeah, right click. Go away. It's pretty strange. You right click the floor. A squid will appear. It does it pretty quick. And then dynamite above it. So all it basically does is kill the squid. No idea. No idea. But it's pretty cool. Obviously other things do take damage from it. But the dynamite falls quite high. The reason is so that when you use it, it causes minimal damage to the floor. So you only get like sort of 3 blocks broken. So it doesn't cause too many problems. It doesn't really have a use apart from that, but it's pretty cool. Let's say if you are really stuck for weaponry, apart from the one shot into the sword, you can just right click, get a little bit of dynamite. So it takes a few to actually kill anything because it's quite high up, but it's quite a nice feature, pretty cool. The arena's overrun. So yeah, that's the power swords. They're all, as I say, they're all pretty good. They all look awesome. You can pretty much tell what each one does by just looking at it, which is also nice. They craft really well and work really well. So I suggest you check it out. And thanks for watching.